The Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2 trailer has officially dropped, so we're going to go through frame by frame and break down all the details. I just had a feeling, guys. I just knew it. As soon as I uploaded that video last night, of course they dropped the trailer. I should have just waited. I really should have trusted my gut, but we can't go back. So I'm not going to show actual video of the trailer. For one, there's not really a way for me to do that because I'm on Share Factory, so I'm just going to skim through some screenshots here just to avoid copyright issues. So the trailer starts off showing like the mountains in the background, and then it pans over and you see Lawless, and you're in front of this bank, and then there's an explosion that happens, and then this is when you see the dill pickle skin come out. He's got a bag, he just robbed the bank, and he's shooting people behind him. And then you can see in the background when he's cheering, you get a closer look at the night city with all the trash and the debris. It looks like ghetto. You got graffiti everywhere, and he's cheering, but it doesn't last long because he gets hit by a truck. So that truck is actually what we thought it would be. It is confirmed to be an armored truck that is containing some type of gold that you can get, and that's what you can hijack. So then we got Lady Gaga here. You can see her in the front seat, and she's taking the gold from him. And that's kind of the premise of this video. Everybody's taking the bag from each other. And then throughout this whole entire video, there is a song playing. That's another reason why I didn't even want to risk this. But this is when you get the dill pickle and the hot dog skin, and they're rapping back and forth. And honestly, the song is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. So this is a little front view of them just rapping at the camera. But I'm not really going to include any of that in this video. And then we get a closer look at the traffic cone head girl. And you can see that she actually has a cell shaded version for her skin, so that's a different edit style, which, you know, some people will like. And she is holding a brand new weapon. Maybe it's an older weapon, I'm not too sure, but she shoots at this armored truck that's on this road here, and it's like a sticky bomb. So she shoots this and it sticks onto the glass. She's freaking out. The truck explodes, and then the bag falls into her hands, and before she can get away, the girl that had like the beanie on from the battle pass, the GG's heart girl, she snatches it from her on a motorcycle, and she's going through this tunnel, and there was a llama with C4 on it, blew up, right? I just didn't take a screenshot of that. So that blows up, and then this person takes the bag, and this looks like a new skin. And also look at the background, like look at the trees, the vibrancy, the big old mountain, like that just looks beautiful, dude. And then he starts running with it, and then we get a closer look at actual gameplay, and this is like an underground tunnel system, and you can see that gold going all throughout this tunnel, and there are these little grind rails that you can go on. And then we get a closer look at like this underground. I think this is going to be like a weapons dealer, or maybe they might bring back weapon modding. We have no clue. But in this section right here, you can see a couple weapons on the wall. One of them looks like a drill, and then I don't know what that other one is. That might be that sawed-off shotgun, but it looks like the sentinel pump is on the right there. And this is when we see this whatever rat possum skin is, and I think he's going to be our little dealer, because in the next scene you see right here, this looks like a sentinel pump, but I'm not too sure. But then we get a closer look at some of these weapons in the background, so I guarantee you this is going to be like an underground area. And then here's some more gameplay, and if you look closely, you can actually see this dude is dual wielding. So I don't know what kind of weapons these are, but it looks like we might have some weapons that are dual wieldable, if that's a word. And we get a closer look at like the night city. I really love the neon lights and the vibes and stuff. And there are these henchmen everywhere that are wearing red and black, and I'm like 99% sure all these guys are working for that wolf skin, and we'll get into that later in the trailer. This guy's running around and he's taking people out, doing cool builds and stuff. And then there's this person right here he takes out that has this laser weapon, which also shows up in a bit in the trailer. So I think this is a new weapon too. So yeah, we got a lot of new weapons, guys. And then right here we get a closer look at Midas with a bunch of explosions in the background, and he's got this new weapon. It's like a double barrel shotgun. I don't know if this is going to be explosive ammo, but it's completely golded out. Every weapon he touches, it turns to gold. And then in the alleyway, this is when we get a better look at Sub-Zero. So he's walking through this alley, and then this is when he charges up, and this is our closest look we're going to get to his special ice power mythic move. So he charges up, and then he slides on the ground, and as he comes closer to the camera, you can actually see he's holding like a spear, and he stabs at the camera. So this is going to be one of the moves you can do, which is super cool. And here is a train heist sequence. We can see a bunch of people fighting over this train. We can see a few of those turrets, and some of them are being exploded by these TNT bombs, dynamite, whatever you want to call them. And what I thought was really interesting is that if you actually look at the train, whenever they threw the bomb, you can actually break open a hole in the train and jump inside of it, which I think is super cool. We've never had anything like that. And then the dill pickle skin actually has a sniper, so snipers are confirmed to come back. And right here, this is a closer look at this red and black wearing like guards. So I think these guys are going to be everywhere. They're going to be like these henchmen that are working for this wolf guy, because they have these specific patterns and textures all over the skin. So we'll have to see. And then right here we get a little bit more gameplay of inside of a mansion, and you can actually see the vault, and it looks like she's about to throw some type of bomb or dynamite, and it sticks to it, and it's gonna blow up the door so she can get inside. This is a really interesting frame because it shows 3 different perspectives. So you can see her on the left using the new drill that was confirmed in that picture from last video, and then on the right we get a better look at that laser weapon. So you might have to use a bunch of different weapons to break them up. Maybe the door has like a durability meter and you have to break it down to open it. We don't know yet, but it looks like you can use a drill or a laser or bombs. So that's pretty interesting. And then as she opens it, you can see a bunch of gold in the background. Then you got these 2 cases with these medallions, and they're both the dill pickle medallion. So we're going to have to see what this is, but it seems to be that they're medallions, and there's 2 of them. So we have no idea what that's going to do. I can't even think of any ideas of what that would do. And then before she can even get the goods, you can see the possum in the background holding that electrical bat that we also seen in that picture. And this is basically confirming this is not a pickaxe. This will be a weapon, because he charges it up and then he swings and knocks her out. And then right here, I thought I would take a screenshot here too. This is a really good look at a new location. I think this is where you'll go to find that possum, to go underground in like these little vaulted areas to try to get like some weapons and stuff. So maybe there's some weapon modding. And the possum was there trying to grab some money, and then these guys stop him, and you can see they're both holding some of those bats. So I think since they're holding them, they definitely work for that wolf guy. So maybe that's what all the guards have. Maybe if you take out a guard, you get one of these bat weapons. We'll have to see. But they take that money from him, and they're pulling up to this mansion just covered in gold. This dude is bougie. And we pull up, and he's in this room in front of this fireplace, and they drop him this bag of gold. He starts sniffing it, and then he just growls at the camera, and then the video ends. So yeah, this is basically confirming my theory that he was going to be the big bad. But yeah, there was a lot to unpack in this trailer, so I'm sorry I wasn't able to show actual video footage. I just want to avoid copyright and stuff. So I wanted to make this a very quick video because I worked hard last night on that other video, and then this came out immediately after. So yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch the trailer, watch this back, and let me know what you guys think. Does this hype you up even more? Are you kind of on it? Let me know down below, because this definitely hyped me up more. Seeing a bunch of these weapons, we got confirmed lasers, we got drills, we got explosive like projectile like grenade launchers, we got actual like TNT grenades. You're confirmed to be able to break into the train. We have vaults, we got new medallions. There's a bunch of new stuff here, guys. So let me know down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.